So Superpole race for the 2023 Prosecco DOC Catalunya round. Michael Ruben Rinaldi there with a good jump. He's going to move straight to the inside line of Jonathan Ray. Ray alongside Egerter as well. Alex Lowe's has made a decent start, and Alex Lowe's is going to send it here up into third position alongside Ray, who toughs it out around the outside. That now gives him the inside for turn 2, and Ray successfully defends third place. But it's Egerter once again who is losing out. Dominic Egerter has dropped down to 6th position, and the other Yamaha of Toprak Razgatlioglu going in the other direction. He is already up and through now on Alex Lowe's. So next in line is Jonathan Ray, although Lowe's comes back at him, and Razgatlioglu has to take evasive action, so ends up back down in 5th place.
Toprak is one of the few riders out there on the softest front tyre as well, so we'll see how that lasts for him. That's one of the new tyres that's been brought in for this weekend. Should give him extra grip, but we'll wait and see how that plays out. 10 laps is a long way around this race.
Bautista already beginning to bolt. 0.4 of a second his lead over Michael Ruben Rinaldi as they make their way now in towards the right-hand of turn 9 and the back straight here in Catalunya. It's Rinaldi second, then it's the two KRTs, Ray and Lowe's. It's Toprak Razgatlioglu sitting in 5th place. He did get initially past Alex Lowe's. Lowe's has managed to recover the place. Now into heavy braking in towards turn 10. Razgatlioglu tries to slide down the inside, but Lowe's putting in a good defensivist position. He's got a little bit deep, and for the second apex into turn 11, Razgatlioglu is able to gather it up once again, returning to 4th place. Egerter throws it down the inside of Lowe's, through the right-hander at turn 4. Lowe's immediately with the cutback. Egerter will try and go the long way round, position himself on the inside now for the slowest corner on the circuit, turn 5. Well-worked move there from Dominic Egerter. He leaves Alex Lowe's with nowhere to go, and that's another Yamaha through on that Kawasaki of Alex Lowe's. This time it's Dominic Egerter up into P5.
For Toprak, it's all about trying to make sure you can make that move nice and early. In yesterday's race, he couldn't, and that was because Ray was able to defend into turn 1.
Lap 3, Razgatlioglu totally alongside Jonathan Ray. He's had a couple of goes at the tail of him already, but this time around he's close enough coming off the final turn at the end of lap 2 to make his move. So after 15 laps of stalking Ray yesterday, it only takes him 2 laps here today. Razgatlioglu and Rinaldi. Razgatlioglu's coming through. Rinaldi knows what it's all about at turns 10 and 11, but that's how to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Toprak just about squeezing through without contact. Remember that yesterday afternoon, that's where Rinaldi went down under attack from Axel Bassani.
Same move that Toprak made on Lowe's as well, able to take advantage of the rider running a little bit deep trying to defend, and then you can just come through by holding your line. Good riding as usual from Toprak.
Locatelli versus Lecuona. It hasn't been a swift rise through the field for Locatelli in the same way that it was in race 1, but he is continuing to make steady progress, and he slides across the path of Iker Lecuona in towards turn 1 at the start of lap 7 to now move up into 7th place. So Locatelli continuing his progress. 3 laps to go. Bautista leads by 2 seconds. Razgatlioglu, Rinaldi and Ray all covered by less than half a second. Rinaldi's got the run here on Razgatlioglu as they head in towards turn 1. You don't see many riders able to outbrake Toprak into the first turn. Rinaldi carrying his pace nicely off the Catalunya corner at the end of lap 7, and then the power of that Ducati bringing him alongside Razgatlioglu and through for second place. This is now a Ducati factory 1-2.
Yeah, nice move by Michael. We know the Toprak's out there with that softer tyre. You can see the hand going up in the air there for Rinaldi. No point doing that. They're not going to stop the race for spots of rain like this, but for Rinaldi it is a case of holding on to that position. Now Toprak with the softer tyre, is it going to last the full 10 laps?
As Razgatlioglu comes back through now in towards turn 5, slowest on the circuit, just 70 kilometers an hour through there, but Razgatlioglu was able to attack it quickly enough to get through on Rinaldi. Rinaldi now trying to fight back. Jonathan Ray will be quite pleased that these two are holding one another up, because it gives him a route back towards the podium. There's a 1.2 second gap behind Jonathan Ray, so he can afford to really attack here without losing any positions or too much time in the race behind. Ray then with Razgatlioglu in his sights. Toprak outbraking Michael Ruben Rinaldi, this time into turn 10. Good lap of Superbike action on lap 8 between the two of them as Razgatlioglu returns himself to second position. Rinaldi did the job in Superpole with P4. His most direct rival, Axel Bassani, qualified all the way down in 14th. At the moment, they are 3rd and 13th, each having gained 1 position. Rinaldi on for a podium. Here comes Jonathan Rea, though. He's got a nice bit of slipstream. They're almost 3 abreast into turn 1 on lap number 9. Razgatlioglu defends track position, slightly out of shape. Good action going on further back. Alex Lowe's has got in front of Dominic Egerter there by the looks of it. Ika Lekuona trying to get on terms with Andrea Locatelli. That's for 7th position. So good work there from Alex Lowe's. He's come back at Dominic Egerter.
Yeah, you can see Lowe's coming through into turn 1. Jonathan Rea's going to come through into turn 4.
Rea then versus Rinaldi. Rinaldi leaves the door open. Jonathan Rea telegraphs that move, but there's still nothing that Rinaldi can do about it. And we are receiving more information that the rain is slightly intensifying. It doesn't look noticeable from the camera angle as Jonathan Rea goes slightly wider there around turn number 5. But it obviously is having an impact here because Michael Ruben Rinaldi looks sluggish. Jonathan Rea's kicking on hard.
But look at how much time Lowe's is taken out of them to get up with them. Everyone's fighting with each other. It's about who's willing to push as hard as you can. And there's a podium in spot for all these riders.
Razgatlioglu, Rea, Rinaldi and Lowe's from 2nd down to 5th position as they come onto the back straight. Bautista ever increasing his lead. It's 2.5 seconds now, but we know there are drops of rain out there and some of the riders are more willing to attack than others. Jonathan Rea with nothing to lose lunges from way back in towards turn 10, and here goes Alex Lowe's for the tight line through turn 11 on Michael Ruben Rinaldi. Big moment there for Alex Lowe's as he tries to get it stopped. That's going to allow Rinaldi to get back onto his tail, but Lowe's doing well to cover across that line. It has dropped him back slightly though from Rea and Razgatlioglu as they make their way through towards Catalunya corner on this penultimate lap. You can see Bautista in the distance. Nobody's catching him barring a mistake. Razgatlioglu then with the run on Rea made the pass on the very final lap yesterday in race 1 to take 2nd position away from Jonathan Rea. He's going to try and do so again on the final lap of this Tissot Superpole race. Jonathan Rea goes down! Jonathan Rea goes down, separated from the bike, slides off into the gravel trap. He was determined not to let Razgatlioglu beat him as he did yesterday, and Jonathan Rea is out of the Superpole race on the final lap. Razgatlioglu takes 2nd, Lowe's now up into 3rd into the podium places. Rinaldi struggling to defend 4th. Locatelli and Lekuona almost going either side of him, but Jonathan Rea is out sensationally of the Superpole race on the final lap.
Yeah, unfortunately for Rea, just caught out into turn 1 there, but look at Lekuona coming through. Everything's changed around. Rinaldi's lost all these spots, and Locatelli spots another opportunity.
And Gerloff as well has got right back into it from 3rd position down there. There's nothing to choose between them. Lowe's defending the place. He'll be grateful that the others are scrapping it out for all they're worth for 4th position. Andrea Locatelli has seized his opportunity, charged through now to 4th position. It's Dominic Egerter who's gone backwards. It's Michael Ruben Rinaldi who's gone backwards. Garrett Gerloff at the tail end of this group will be able to see 3rd and 4th position directly ahead of him, but it might just be too little and too late. Down the back straight then for the final time. Last key overtaking opportunity. Alex Lowe's looking vulnerable here to Andrea Locatelli. Locatelli from some way back. Lekuona goes in wider. He'll have now the cut back and the inside line through turn 11. Alex Lowe's getting beaten up, loses 2 positions in 2 turns. Dominic Egerter with a watching brief and with Garrett Gerloff right on his tail. Andrea Locatelli then back into the podium positions, looking set for Yamaha's 2 and 3. Alvaro Bautista makes his way through the Catalunya corner for the final time in this Tissot Superpole race. He still hasn't been led around a lap of this Catalunya circuit, whilst on Ducati machinery, 5 wins out of 5 for Bautista around this venue. Razgatlioglu takes 2nd. Locatelli delighted with 3rd. Lekuona with the strongest ride we've seen from him in 2023. He takes 4th position.